messages for the month of June. The energy that I put forth, it is general. Not everything will resonate. Just take what applies and leave the rest. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Jupiter. Check your other placements. I've already done every other sign except for air. And I'll be doing those tomorrow, Lord's will. That is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I'm going to pull on general love and career energy just to get a overview of more than one aspect of your life for the month. So I'm going to go ahead and tap in to see what Spirit wants you to know. Spirit, give me some energy for your Virgo. Give me a general message. Okay. Travel. All right, Virgo. Travel predictions are in your near future. Get prepared for adventure. And then I have contract. Leases, documents, agreements, and more. Remember to carefully review the details. And I also have the title card of the deck. Sometimes, for some of you, you could be writing a book or publishing a book. Give me some energy for love. Why is love here for give me some messages for love. Why is love here? For some of you, you may be questioning, like, why is someone here? Why is somebody in your life? Road trip. Prepare yourself for an unexpected short trip heading your way shortly. Bottom of the deck, bad news. Negative news spreads fast. Anticipate receiving unfavorable updates within the next 14 to 21 days. Okay. Give me some career energy for Virgo. What is the message? Okay, Virgo. Someone new, love at first sight. Get ready for a magical encounter with a soulmate. Date nights. Cherish cozy nights with your significant other as you prepare for a love-filled evening. For some of you, I definitely feel like you're going to find the job that is meant for you. Something that you know when you get there, you were meant to do this. Like, there's no question. I feel like everything is going to be in alignment. It's just going to feel good. It's going to feel different from anything that you've done in the past. You're going to know this is the path for you, Virgo, in the month of June. So let's check out your general energy. Spirit, tell me why it's travel, contract, and sometimes here. What is the message? Some of you are going to be getting a job where you have to travel. I'm hearing New York by Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. Give me another energy, the world. So we have Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. And then I have the lovers, Gemini energy. Okay, for some of you, I feel like you've been waiting on somebody to choose you for a long time. This could be work related for some of you. We do have contracts here. This could be a relationship, romantic, but it's like you've been waiting on somebody to choose you. But it's like by the time somebody decides to give you this offer, this opportunity, you're going to be over it. Like, you're not even going to want it anymore. So you could be presented with this in the month of June, but you don't even want it anymore. Like, the thrill is gone. It has left. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? The Four of Wands in the reverse. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there's a relationship that's over. You're holding back. Tell me more about the lovers. King of Wands in the reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse. This is somebody that does things for status, for reputation. I feel like somebody's reputation is going down. Like, they don't have the same clout that they once did. Somebody's reputation could also be ruined as well. Who somebody chose to be with could have impacted that, impacted their image. Give me an energy for the Four of Wands, Seven of Cups in reverse. For some of you, you're finding out the truth that this person has someone else. So I feel like if somebody did not make an offer to you, it's because they were dealing with other energies. So this is somebody that expected for you to wait. Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Virgo? Five of Wands, yeah, somebody had you in competition, wanted to bring drama, confusion your way, but I feel like with the Four of Pentacles, you held back or you are holding back. It's like you don't want to participate. in the foolishness. In the foolishness. Give me some energy for the world. Why is the world here for Virgo? I have the Hangman in the reverse. Virgo, your opposite. Pisces. Tell me more. Yeah, I feel like you're taking action to just walk away. Leave someone alone. Let this cycle end out for good. I have the Three of Pentacles. For some of you too, I feel like you're deciding that there's someone else you would rather work with. Now I'm also getting somewhere else. So for some of you, this could be you moving, transitioning jobs, careers. Give me an energy for the Hangman in the reverse, the Hierophant in the reverse, Taurus energy. So you're realizing that something is not meant for you. For some of you, you could have signed up for the wrong contract. Like you got involved in the wrong situation, the wrong relationship, marriage, job, because you didn't take time to think it through. You rushed into it. Thank you, Spirit. So this is what it is, Virgo. You're learning a lesson from something that happened in the past where you rushed into a situation and you ended up being disappointed. You realized something wasn't in alignment with you. And so you had to leave. You had to close the cycle, the chapter on this situation. And so you're not trying to repeat that lesson again. Give me an energy for the Three of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, for some of you, I feel like you're waiting, you're trying to find the right person to build with. Somebody could also be looking for work, trying to find the right job. Some of you could be letting go of like a supervisory position. Why is the Hierophant in the reverse? Strength, Leo energy. Somebody could be very controlling, Virgo. Tell me more about the Seven of Pentacles. The Page of Swords. I feel like somebody's watching and thinking, Virgo, don't get desperate. Don't just settle for anything because you're going to regret it. For some of you, you are going to end up in something that is toxic. Give me an energy for travel. The Queen of Cups in the reverse. Something got to do with a long distance relationship, but this is somebody that is in their karmic energy, operating out of their shadow. Why is the Queen of Cups in the reverse here for Virgo? Nine of Wands. So you need to travel. You're distancing yourself from someone, Virgo, in the month of June. You have your guard up. You don't want any dealings with this person or minimal dealings. If you have a child or children together, Queen of Pentacles. And I have the High Priestess, Pisces energy. I feel like you know what you want. Heavy on a Pisces energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. Or there's someone that knows they want you. They want to build with you. They want a commitment with you. And so they're turning their back on someone else, setting boundaries with another person. Or you are. Give me an energy for sometimes. Why is sometimes here for Virgo? The Eight of Cups and the Page of Cups. You know what? Sometimes it's okay to accept the apology, but you don't have to take someone back. Just because you accept their apology doesn't mean you have to allow them back into your life. I feel like for some of you, like it says, it is real. Like you're realizing the truth of a situation and you're choosing to walk away, apology or not. You're letting the cycle close. You're leaving somebody out in the cold. I'm hearing the song, I'm lonely. I'm lonely, so lonely. Some of you, someone is lonely. Some of you have someone lonely, or you will be having someone feeling lonely, Virgo, in the month of June. Give me a message for road trip and bad news. Why is road trip and bad news here for Virgo? What is the energy? I have the Hierophant in the reverse, Taurus energy, and the Two of Wands. For some of you, you're going to be going to see someone and you're going to be finding out something that you didn't anticipate. Tell me more. Some of you could be like in a long distance relationship, marriage for someone even. Give me an energy for the Hierophant in the reverse, The Ace of Cups in the reverse. Tell me more. The Judgment in the reverse. So somebody's making a bad decision. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Seven of Wands. It's like somebody's blocking out love. Somebody's blocking out... I'm hearing a divine connection, a divine opportunity when it comes to love or relationship. Why is Judgment in the reverse? Yeah, it's like Spirit is trying to give you everything you want when it comes to love, what you asked for, prayed for, waited for, but you're blocking it out. You're sending this energy away. You don't want it. Give me an energy for the Seven of Wands. For some of you, you could feel like, you know, this isn't it. It's better somewhere else. The title card in the reverse. You're turning someone down. You're telling someone no. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Virgo? The Eight of Swords in the reverse. Somebody knows you're going to say no. Or Virgo, you know whoever this person is you're dealing with is willing to say no. Why is the Two of Wands here? Seven of Cups. Tell me more about the Two of Wands. Somebody definitely has options. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Four of Cups in the reverse. So for some of you, you have to accept the fact that this person is not looking for love. So for some of you, you're going to be trying to make someone open up to the idea of being in a commitment, but they don't want to. That's not what they genuinely desire, at least not at this time. Give me an energy for the Seven of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups here for Virgo? Yep, somebody, they don't want no relationship. Why is the Four of Cups here? Ten of Swords in the reverse. And the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So for some of you, in the month of June, you're going to be accepting that something is just not going to work. You're not going to get your way in this situation. And you're just going to have to heal. You're going to have to let it go. Virgo, that's what you're going to have to accept in the month of June. Give me a message for road trip. King of Cups. You're going to meet somebody else. You are. Something that has to do with a water sign, masculine. Tell me more about bad news. You know what? As soon as you move on, this person's going to want to commit. Somebody's going to want to give you what you deserve. They're going to feel foolish because they didn't take action. But only thing they could give you is a page. It's not much, Virgo. So you would definitely be settling in the situation. So let's move on to career. We have someone new in date night. Why is someone new in date night here for Virgo? What is the energy? Why is someone new in date night here for Virgo? What is the message, Spirit? The Two of Wands in the reverse. The Three of Swords in Strand. Something has to do with your recovery. You're recovering from a situation here, Virgo. You're very strong, very courageous. Something definitely hurt you here, Virgo. Three of Swords. Something could have been devastating. You could have been extremely disappointed. Why is the Two of Wands in the reverse here? The Ace of Cups. Something has to do with what you're choosing to invest in, Virgo. Make sure you take your time. Don't rush into anything. Sometimes, well, not sometimes. I'll say most of the time. If something sounds too good to be true, it is. Nine of Wands and the Eight of Swords. You know what it is, Virgo? You didn't want to hear what anybody else had to say. That's how you ended up in this situation where you were disappointed. You could have blocked everyone else out because you just really wanted this opportunity. Give me an energy for the Three of Swords. Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you moved too fast with something. Or for some of you, You may have started like a creative project. I'm hearing online for some of you, and you started off right. You know, you were doing good, but then like somewhere in the mix, you could have became complacent. You could have started to. You got tired of waiting, and so you started taking some shortcuts, and that did not work out at all. Or spirit is saying if you're thinking about doing that, it won't work out. Shortcuts will not work out. For some of you, like, you may be getting tired of putting in so much energy and effort, but if you want to do it the right way, if you really want the opportunity, if you really want the blessing, you're going to do what you need to do in order to have it. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here for Virgo? What is the message? Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Yes, I feel like for some of you, you're determined. You're deciding to get your Ten of Pentacles. You're deciding to go towards your abundance. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands, Death in the reverse. Somebody doesn't want to change. Scorpio energy. Somebody could be very immature, childish. Why is Strength here for Virgo? The Queen of Wands. Tell me more. Something deals with your creativity, the Lovers, and the Four of Wands. Something has to do with who's going to be chosen for a position for some of you. Yeah, something has to do with who's being chosen for a position. Be mindful, Virgo, if you are going up for a position in the month of June, you are being watched, or you will be watched. Also, people are paying attention to your skills, to your skill set, your creativity. So just be mindful, you know, of how you present yourself, how you come off. Don't get involved in any type of drama because you are being watched. Tell me more about the someone new. Why is someone new here? Knight of Cups. Somebody's going to show you favor in a situation, Virgo, in the month of June. There could be something that you thought you weren't going to receive, but you are getting it. Why is date night here for Virgo? Seven of Wands. I feel like you're not looking for anything temporary. Like, you're ready for a long-term investment when it comes to your career. You don't want anything temporary. Something could actually have to do with a temp agency. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands. Why is the Seven of Wands here for Virgo? Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be trying something new for the first time here, Virgo. For some of you, this could be you venturing off into different areas when it comes to your pursuits, not just focusing on one thing. For some of you, I feel like with this date night to someone new, it's giving me temporary energy. Something is just temporary, Virgo. That's what you need to know. Tell me more about date night. Or something was only meant to be temporary. Knight of Swords. Give me one more energy for date night. Three of Pentacles. For some of you, you could have rushed towards a job or opportunity without knowing fully what you were getting yourself into. You could have committed here to a situation, Virgo. Made a long-term, thank you, Spirit. For some of you, you made a long-term investment when it comes to your career path. And whatever path you're on, you were only meant to be there temporarily. You were not meant to stay there long term. You were just passing through. But some of you ended up making that temporary situation permanent. And that's what you're thinking about. I feel like for some of you, you're going to be thinking a lot about following your dreams, going after your pursuits. Some of you could also be thinking about going back to school, online. But it's like you've given up a lot. You sacrificed a lot. Like you put a lot on the back burner. just to say I'll return to it later, but never come back to it until now. So let's pull some final messages. We're going to get some self-care energy. Spirit, give me some self-care messages for Virgo. What is the energy? Self-care messages for Virgo. Okay, so I have clear your energy field. So yeah, make sure you're clearing your energy, your aura. Be mindful of the company you keep, who you hang around, who you have, you know, in your home, Virgo, in your car. Drink tea, okay. And then we have journal. For some of you, I just see you engaging in a lot of relaxation. I definitely feel like with this journal, manifestation. There's definitely some things that you're trying to manifest, Virgo. I'm getting a new home for some of you. But write it down, make it plain. Write down the things that you want to occur, the things you want to happen, the changes you want to see in your life. Also, I'm hearing self-expression. For some of you, you may be doing a lot of journaling, you know, in order to get out some old emotions, some lingering emotions, Virgo. I just feel like overall writing is going to be very healing for you. And I'm also getting venting. For some of you, you may be confiding in a very close friend, family member. Make sure you focus on your health with this green tea energy. Don't overconsume when it comes to the caffeine. So let's pull one more final message. Spirit, give me one more final energy for Virgo. What would you like for Virgo to know at this time? What is the message? Divine timing. Okay, Virgo. The divine brings things in the timing that we need. Nothing comes before we're prepared, nor leaves too early. May I always trust your perfect and holy timing, dear Lord. Okay, Virgo. Everything happens when it's meant to. So you don't have to try to rush the process. Just go with the flow. That's the advice for you in the month of June. Go with the flow. And know that everything will happen when it is destined to occur. You don't have to worry. You don't have to overthink. You don't have to stress. So this is your reading. Definitely take what resonates. If anything apply, like the video, share if you feel led to do so. Nari, if I said that incorrectly, I apologize. Thank you for watching. I don't do questions during the lives, but I will be putting information pertaining to the readings in the description box. Wilford, thank you for watching. Hello, how are you? I am. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad that you were able to catch the live. Neelam, hello, how are you? The cards above that I'm using is called the Premonition. It's called Premonition. Is it real? By Magical Flowers Tarot. So I like these cards. I've been using them a lot lately. And I got them off of Etsy. So you can definitely go view them on Etsy as well if you would like. But she did an amazing job with the deck. Straight up beats. Yeah, you are right about that. Put your faith in Christ Jesus. The devil disguises himself as an angel of light and can trick into following false idols. That is true. So that's why you pray for discernment in anything that you do. Whether you're heavily spiritually based or religion based or a little bit of both, you always want to pray for discernment. So I thank you all for tuning in. I will be coming back tomorrow with the air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And if that is all, stay true to thyself and real with thyself. Grow with me as I grow with you. Everyone, stay blessed.